Okay, it took me a little bit to get connected. How are you, everyone? Let me say hello here. Hello, dear friends. Hello, dear friend. Hello. Okay, let's see who's here. Anna, are you here yet? Okay, I'll wait for a few people to come in. There you are. How are you doing? Good morning, afternoon. Okay, let's see. Okay, so Mary is asking me how to get into the thing. Hi, Tooth Fairy. How are you? She's back. That is so cute. Let me get Anna here. Okay, let's see. Where are you? There you are, Anna. Yeah. Okay, we're there. How are you doing, everyone? Wendy, how are you? Genardo, Wendy Genardo. Janie, how are you? Both the Tooth Fairy and Doug are doing great job with the overlapping waves. Oh, all right. I'm so happy about it. Thank you, thank you. Okay. Where's Doug? Where are you, Doug? Good morning. Thank you very much for the Shannon. Thank you. Sharon, beautiful chica. Ay, qué linda. Gracias. Gracias, gracias. Okay, so I guess we need to wait until some more of our friends come and join us. So let's see. Who else is Sharon? Okay. Ay, qué linda. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you very much. You bring up my spirits. Okay, so let me tell you something about stitches that become thick, like they are, and they're stretchy and they're thick and they're easy to make. Anyway, and you know that somebody, ay, Yolanda, qué linda, good day from California. California. Okay, so I'm at row 170. Not to unravel a back 6 row because I messed it. Look, we all did. Okay, that might be sleeping. He had a rough night. Oh, okay. I hope he feels better. I'm making your tapenite shawl. Okay, yes, the tapenite shawl is very pretty. It is very relaxing. There's not much thinking to do there, and it's very elegant. Okay. It happens, yes. Yes, Tooth Fairy, it happens. So, okay. Now, let me tell you about what we're going to be talking about that's very important. Everything we do is important. So, I'm making, see, we got our knit crate yarn, and I just love it when I get it. And I got this yarn, and I'm doing a scarf. And so I did the diamond lace stitch at the beginning and I'm doing it at the end. But in the middle, I did this ribbing. Let me open it so you can see it. See? So if I open it, it looks like this. So I knit 3 and then yarn over, slide 2 stitches, knit the next stitch, and the 2 stitches that you slid go over that last one, and then yarn over. And so you repeat that. We're going to have the instructions online. So what I did here is that I am going to have the 4 diamonds, like 1, 2, 3, and 4. And so then I knit from the beginning of this thing, and then I do at least 60 inches until I end it. And I'm going to end it with rows 11 to 20, and then from 1 to 10. So like that, it looks the same on both ways. And I'm ready to finish it, but I need to do a tutorial on how to finish it. But this is a very pretty shawl, and I mean a scarf. But see how this shrinks. So the stitch, the nature of the stitch, it's like ribbing, like if you did any ribbing. So it looks like this when it's open, but it shrinks. And the reason I'm doing this, I'm not going to block the middle part, because the reason I'm doing it is because I want to fold the scarf in half, put it around your neck, and then pass the two um, the, the two edges through. So like that, you have this double thickness around your neck, and it's very warm. So if it's closed up like this, it becomes very thick and very comfortable for winter. So that's why I'm not blocking the middle part. I'm only blocking the part that has the diamonds. So another shrinking stitch is the garter stitch. And you know about this because it's only knitting on both sides. And I have a shawl here that I made. But see, it looks like that, and it comes thick if you do garter on both sides and use the needles that the yarn calls for. And so it becomes thick, because if you open it, you see it's like so. So of course, when it's not open, it becomes thick and it becomes very warm. So that's very nice. And so if you want it to look open like this, you use larger needles. But you kind of want the warmth, and so you do only knit, and it's called garter stitch. So that's another stitch that shrinks, but they do not curl. So those stitches do not curl because they have knits and purls. So this stitch here is the double seat stitch, and see, it doesn't curl. What makes it curl is if you have on the other side purl stitches, because the purls are tighter and it makes the stitch shrink. And so if this is the wrong side and this is a purl side, it goes like this, because the purl makes the stitch curl like that because it's tight. So that's another stitch. And remember this one. This is, I finished it. See? Look how pretty that is. So there it is. See how pretty that is? So what happens with this is also a no curl stitch because you have knits and purls. See them? When you have knits and purls, and then I did two stitches of the garter stitch so it doesn't curl on the edges. But see how pretty that looks, and it's really nice. It's the feather and fan stitch. And so we're going to have the instructions for this online also. And that's a very pretty yarn. It's the Lion brand shawl in a cake. That's what it's called, shawl in a cake. And I got it on Joann's Fabrics, but I got it there. I bought it in the store. And so that's a very pretty yarn. And I'm knitting something with a shawl in a ball, and I like those very much. So now we talked about stitches that don't that shrink and that are so the stitch itself You see this, there's 35 stitches here, the same as there. But see, this part here doesn't shrink because it has a stitch itself. This is the part that I'm going to be blocking. But this part I'm not going to block, and it's also 35 stitches. But it looks very, very pretty. But once I'm just going to leave it like that so that it's nice and thick, and like that it covers my neck nicely in the winter. So I'm knitting stuff right now that's for winter because I need to show you how to make stuff for your gifts for Christmas. Start now. I mean it. You have to start now because time flies. And okay, so we talked about stitches. We talked about the stitches that don't curl. And so that's what happens. So what's new? Tell me. DC Harrison. Thank you. Gorgeous shawl, isn't it? The colors are very pretty. Yes, Sharon. The colors are very pretty, and we're going to have it online too. It's just that I'm writing the instructions and it takes me a long time. And then I have to foolproof it, and I have to go line by line to make sure that I'm not messing up, and then I have to tell you from where to repeat. So it's not that easy when you when you design a shawl. You're not copying from anywhere, so you have to write very carefully what's going on. Okay, thank you, DC. Thank you. Could be a shawl and a cake. Yes, and this one is shawl and a cake. And I'm making another one that's going to be like a cape, and that's a shawl and a bow. And I bought a lot of it because the stitch that I'm using is the English stitch or the English variation stitch, and we're going to have that online. I don't know if it's online already. I sent the instructions to Anna. So anyway, Nina, what's going on? Just come quickly to work to see if I want to make a skirt for kids. Okay, so we have several projects. We have a sweater for a child, and we have a dress for a little girl. And I have it written down somewhere because we have several projects that we need to make. And so what I'm going to do with the dress for a little girl is that I'm going to do it sleeveless with the possibility of adding stitches for the sleeve if you wanted to. But see, when you have a dress that is sleeveless, you can put anything under it and put sleeve, like the little long sleeve leotards for kids. So like that, you can make it with a sleeve if you wanted to for winter. So that's what I'm going to do. And for a child, I'm going to make it for Nicholas because like that I can use the sweater, which is what I'm having here. See, I have the back for Nicholas's sweater, and I'm still doing the fronts. And so this is a very nice pattern because it's really easy. I mean, really, really easy. So I'm working on that. I'm working on several things, and then I also have to tape. Okay. Whoops. No. Okay, so what else? Nana, how are you? Okay. Thank you. Okay, the skirt for kids. Okay. And you're still planning on creating stuff? Yes, I am. And from Connecticut. Yes, I know that you're from Egypt. I remember you saying that. Thank you very much. I think I saw you before here. I think you have been in our club, our Wednesday club. Where's Douglas? I guess he's asleep, huh? He hasn't been feeling well. Okay, so I need to tell you about stuff. I need to tell you about the Teespring Maria Rivera, sí, de California. And I need to tell you about the store. It's called Teespring. And Anna is the one that handles that. And also, I want to tell you that we have the overlapping waves. We have that pattern. Anna is the one that's handling that. And also, I want to tell you that this is going to be online also, but until I finish the instructions, that is taking me time. So, Elizabeth from Brazil, de Brazil. Buenos días, Elizabeth. Buenas tardes. Yo creo que son tardes en Brazil. Muchas gracias. Okay, so the overlapping waves, Anna has the link to that, and must do that. The new shawl, yes. As soon as I finish the instructions, Anna is going to post it. Okay, so I think we're done, and thank you very much for being with us. And I love you all. I enjoy Wednesdays very much. Where's Gina? Mary, how are you? Nice. Yes. Mary got pillows from Teespring. How are you, Mary? Mary Lloyd. She's a friend of mine, and she comes to class sometimes. Thank you, Mary. Cozy Fox Studio. Mimi from Buffalo. Okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Okay. Thank you, Mary. And we have to celebrate your birthday. We need to go and celebrate it. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone. And I will see you next Wednesday at noon. And I love you all. And I will see you. What else? You got him right? Yes, Mary got her pillows a long time ago. She has the ones that you have, and I have the ones that Carlos has. So yeah. Okay, thank you, Nana. Thank you, everybody. And I will see you next Wednesday at noon. And I hope everyone is okay. Take care of the weather out there. It can get very hot. And okay, till next time, yes. You do too, Cozy Fox Studio. I love it. Okay. Questions? Hola, long ago, Dora. Buenas tardes, Laura. María Rivera, muchas gracias, María, y nos vemos la próxima semana, el miércoles a mediodía. Muchas gracias. Merci beaucoup. Yolanda, muchas gracias. Dora. Bye-bye. And I'll see you next Wednesday. Okay. And stream.